It's just a. I don't know right away because it's like coming back. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You leave the door. Your kid sat in the very back room.
Yeah.
Got in here and then. No. I was like, I'm not gonna bug you, but yeah.
Anthony, I've got you down to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm glad I took notes.
I love Roadhouse.
That'll work.
Not so much. Like whenever she goes out of town, that's where me and Mike hit Texas Roadhouse, steak and shake.
She hates it. We used to go to steak every Friday or Saturday night. And
He's talking about it too. He agrees.
the way it is now.
He agrees, Troy.
You know somebody.
You're preaching in the choir.
We
over
had the
there.
same waitress. We would wait. Like same waitress. Like,
Mark just like this.
we would say, oh, we're gonna wait for Sherry and, you know, it's,
Mark Hood.
it's just, it's not the same. But
Yeah, absolutely. I do take.
what?
I got it. Very
I bought,
Everybody.
some tabs.
That's what we're talking about.
I
can still make the motion.
Yeah, then I bought some tabs. I have them on my laptop
I like those years.
as well. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna get.
Mayor Moritz to the.
I have to be careful with my neck and back because I use a computer a lot at work. I mean, I have
I tell you,
screens, so that helps, but I look at engineering drawings and then screen and down and up and down. So I just have
Hey,
to
Anthony.
try to carefully.
James, did we ever get that report back? It was supposed to come July 1st in regards to the muddy water sewer project.
You never.
Try not to steal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Muddy water.
Yeah, no.
Okay. He was supposed to be back July 1st.
Guys, we're gonna go ahead and start this.
Public.
There's a public hearing again. Okay, we keep doing this. All right, so we're gonna begin the public hearing.
Yeah.
Sarah Turner, would you please open this public hearing?
Absolutely. This is a public hearing for Bill 2929, an ordinance approving a minor record plat titled Mattingly Subdivision Number 1. So this is a record plat to allow for a minor subdivision at 1703 Ozark Drive, which is a 7-acre parcel near the Ozark Dog Park. It currently has one house kind of at the corner of it, and then there's about 6 acres that's just completely vacant. The proposal is to go from 1 lot to 2 lots for the purpose of separating the existing home from the rest of that vacant tract. At the Planning Commission's June public hearing, there were some questions to clarify the purpose of the request, but no comments of note. The Planning Commission voted to unanimously approve the record plat. So I can answer any questions.
You guys familiar with this? It's down Ozark Drive, just past Cathedral Heights. Okay. No questions?
Is that up by the dog park?
Yes, yeah.
Nothing from the city council. Anybody from the public like to address this issue tonight on the public hearing? The short story is he's taking a big lot and he's isolating the house and leaving the rest of it as a subdivided section of it. So that's it. So nothing else. I guess we'll close this public hearing. Thank you. City council, please rise for the opening, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States, to the republic, stand, one nation, under God,
Under God,
indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. In lieu of prayer, I'm going to just mention a couple things. Senator Bill McKenna died, and his funeral is actually tomorrow. Senator McKenna was a freshman legislator in the House of Representatives, and he was one of the first guys to get termed out. And so when he got termed out, before he got turned out, he did something that was really kind of cool. You guys all know we had a big battle trying to get a library district into this part of Jefferson County. And our former city administrator, Eric Howell, he wrote up an amendment to the existing state law, and Bill took it to the legislature and they got it passed. That was back when the Democrats held the House and the Senate, but he actually got this passed. It went into committee on a Monday. It was voted out and voted in almost unanimously by the Missouri House. And that amendment was kept almost word for word. and that was pretty nice. And when Bill got termed out, he left and he went to, he got picked up by got picked up by the Jefferson College District, and he'd worked with them for a while. And if you remember the history back with us, if you remember the Merrimack Community College, St. Louis Community College, they built that facility over in, off Merrimack Bottom Road. Well, what was going to happen pretty obviously was all the students going from Windsor and Fox and not Seckman at that time, were going to go to that school and probably abandon Jefferson College. So they worked it out. Bill was able to, as he was with the college board at that time, actually he was vice president at the start, he accepted an offer from, it was Phil Amato and Mayor Powell at the time. They made the 5 acres available that college was sitting on at a very good price. And they were able to build that district, that college building over there. Later on, Bill became the president of the Jefferson College. But anyway, we're going to be, I got one more I'd like to talk about too, but Bill, I respect him greatly. I knew his son, Ryan, a little bit better, but he was very instrumental in getting some things done here. We were able to get that district put over there where the rec center is, the library, and Jefferson College were all put on one piece of ground. That was very unusual. The reason this was able to happen was because Bill, that district, what they did, what changed the state law was they were able to change districts to where we could sit there and tie a new library to the school boards and to the school districts, the boundaries for the school. And we got 3 libraries out of that. We got the Windsor branch, we've got the Arnold branch, and we've also got the High Ridge branch. It's called the Northwest branch. Those wouldn't have happened without Bill McKenna. And I'm going to come to that. The next one is Judge Dick Hainer. Ray Dick Hainer was a Jefferson County judge. He just died this past week as well. And I don't know if you guys know much about him, but he actually owned a piece of property that Arnold now bought from him. If you come around the corner where Richardson Road would come out on Old May Ferry, that big hillside to the right, that was big. And we bought that from Judge Dick Hainer. But anyway, he's been around a long time. I've known him for a little while. And I'm going to pause for just a minute because Councilman Michael Rethmeyer has something for one of his neighbors. He'd like to add one to this moment of silence.
I'd just like to ask for a moment of silence for a former councilman for Ward 4. His name was Carl Schoenbeck. Maybe some of you have known him. He passed away this past Sunday.
All right, we just have a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Thank you all. Please be seated. Conduct a roll call vote, please.
Bill Moritz,
Bill's here.
Brad Carey,
Here.
Michael Rother,
Present.
Troy Blackshear.
Here.
Tim Seidenstricker,
Here.
DJ Fleischman,
Here.
Rodney Mullins,
Here.
Matthew Saller,
Here.
Michael Rethmeyer,
Here.
Anthony Traxler,
Here.
Sarah Turner, Bill Lehman,
He's excused.
Bob Sweeney, Dave Crutchley, excused, James Pogorzelski, Mark Hood, Chief Carroll is excused.
Also excused. Okay, business from the floor. If anybody in the audience would like to address the city council on any matter of city business, please come forward to the microphone. Please note that you must be physically present in the council chamber. You guys all know that. When you come forward, please state your name and address for the record before speaking. You'll be allowed 3 minutes to present your comments, and this will be your only chance to speak during the city council unless the city council allows it otherwise. First.
Russell Hildebrand,
Good evening.
right there, stand right there.
Well, first of all, I'm hard of hearing. I don't have my hearing aids in.
Okay.
So
Could you give us your name and address for the record, please? Just speak your name and address to the record, please.
I can't hear what you're saying. Can't understand you.
Hello, we're here today because this is Russ and his address is 1029 Southgate Drive in Arnold, Missouri. He has a trial coming up on the 13th, be due to some general nuisance notices that he has received. And he is struggling getting information from the city on the things that he needs to fix in his house in order to become in compliance with the violation notices that he has been getting. And so he is requesting information. He's called up to the city several times. He's contacted multiple people in direct correlation to his violations, and he is still struggling to get exactly what needs to be done. And so communication would be
Can
helpful.
I point you to Ms. Turner here? Sarah Turner is our Community Development Director, and she'd be the lady to talk to.
Her several times.
Yes, he has stated that he has talked to her several times and is still confused as to exactly what he needs to be fixed in his,
I personally got out there and
mhm.
hand delivered every single notice with every single violation, every single photo, and I actually walked the entire site with him to point out the violations. I'm not sure if there's more we can do. We'd be glad to, but I mean, they have been mailed, they have been hand delivered, they've been posted on the front door. Like I said, I walked the site personally, each individual violation.
So if I understand correctly, he believes that he has followed through with the adjustments that are needed, and he's still not sure if they're still in violation. Since you have been personally involved in it, do
Come
you
back
know
out.
if that has
I would absolutely come back out. I have not been out to the site for probably 2 months.
2
maybe.
months?
All I
Approximately.
want is get it in black and white, what they want me to do.
Okay, so,
Of course, you can't change things around.
okay,
That's what
so
we need to do.
he's saying that he can come back out and review it and give you an updated list?
Well, I've got some complaints about people. One, city administrator, he come out one day and, I told him, don't come in my yard. He just sort of shoved me over.
Personally invited onto his
Walked by
yard.
me, opened my gate, walked through the backyard like, I said, you can't be there. He just kept on going like I wasn't even there. And he was trespassing. And I told him that, and he just.
Mayor,
Sir, we are
not-
at the end of 3 minutes on this, and
It sounds like that's the time we have.
Yeah.
So noted.
Lisa, please tell him if you can, we're willing to come back out and talk to him again, but if he's not going to invite the man on like he did before, where are we going with this?
Onto the property.
Um,
Would you like to continue conversating now, or would you like?
No, we're not,
Time has
this
been-
is public comment
The
time. We
time
don't
has
do
been?
comment.
Yeah.
We try
Okay.
not to do that. Can we meet after, if you guys hang out, we can meet after this meeting for just a couple minutes?
He said that if we stay after the meeting, he can talk to us then.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you. Okay,
Lisa Crow.
Sorry.
come right back.
Hi. My name is Lisa Crow. My address is 1900 Old Lime Ferry Road, Arnold, Missouri. I was wanting to talk to the council about when the street sweeper comes by and sweeps Old Lime Ferry, all of the debris is pushed onto the sidewalk, and I use the sidewalk mostly every day, and it has created some gravel buildup on the sidewalks, and I was just wondering if there was a possibility to get the sidewalks cleaned on Old Lime Ferry from all of the repaving dust. And then I also wanted to request if the council meetings could be posted online again or live. I know that there have been some shifts, so that would be greatly helpful to understand what's going on in the city. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Ms. Crowe.
Gerald Poor.
Gerald Porter, 756 Mary. Today, there was I'm not sure it was a day, but somebody sent me, it was the world's greatest audit, it was a broadcast. That's the name of it. They were talking about Arnold on their TIF. They did say, not say anything nice about us. So you need to change your image, you got to do something different. Talking about that, on the audit, I believe they told us the businesses are supposed to post the TIF on it. None of the receipts I've got has seen that. So whatever you've done hasn't worked, so you're failing. I will say the trailer parks are going forward, or I seen one, which I'm impressed. Took way too far along, or too much time, too much of taxpayers' money to drag this out so long, which is sad. Makes the city look bad and creates blight. If you don't like blight, don't create it. Also, in the news, there's Festus. There was a recall on the mayor and 2 council members. A judge should make that call this month. I think this week. We'll see how that turns out. And you said you're going to post the roofing ordinance. The only way I was able to get the new roofing ordinance was physically come down here and pick it up. It's not on your website. You had it in the newspaper. It would be out there. So you're only as good as your word. And there's some other questions that have been asked. I want to send some sunshine requests in. I may end up in court like last time, but then we're back with the Attorney General. To change your image, you got to change what you're doing.
Did you guys not post that? It's properly posted. We'll talk later. Show me, but I know that's what you guys had told me. Is anybody else? Okay. Consent agenda. Would you please read the consent agenda?
Items on tonight's consent agenda are council meeting minutes from June 18th, 2026 meeting. Payroll warrant number T01010 in the gross pay amount of $460,654.17. And general warrant number 5909 in the total pay amount of $351,961.12.
Okay, can we get a motion and a second for approval? Tim? Michael? Roll call vote, please.
Brad Carey,
Yes.
Michael Rother,
Yes.
Troy Blackshear.
Yes.
Tim Seidenstricker,
Yes.
DJ Fleischman,
Yes.
Rodney Mullins,
Yes.
Matthew Soler,
Yes.
Michael Rethmeyer,
Yes.
8 yeas.
Okay, ordinances, this is Bill 2929 for Mattingly.
Bill number 2929, an ordinance approving a minor record plat titled Mattingly Subdivision Number 1.
This was the discussion of the public hearing a few minutes ago. Sarah, would you please explain the ordinance?
Yeah, so this is the ordinance to approve the record plat to allow for a lot split 1703 Ozark Drive. Again, going from 1 lot to 2 lots. I can answer any questions that the council may have.
You guys have any comments or questions about this for Sarah? It's pretty simple. Okay, a second reading, please, Tammy.
Bill number 2929, an ordinance approving a minor record plat titled Mattingly Subdivision Number 1.
Second time around, comments, questions? Roll call vote, please.
Brad Carey,
Yes.
Michael Rother,
Yes.
Troy Blackshear,
Yes.
Tim Seidenstricker,
Yes.
DJ Fleischman,
Yes.
Rodney Mullins,
Yes.
Matthew Soler,
Yes.
Michael Rethmeyer,
Yes.
8 yeas.
We have one resolution, it's 26-24 for,
Resolution number 2624, a resolution authorizing the purchase of certain real estate known and numbered as 2215 Maxville Lane.
Anthony, would you please explain this?
Yes, this is a resolution to purchase 2215 Maxville Lane, which is immediately adjacent to Ferd Lane Park. People not familiar, that's where the skate park is. It's immediately adjacent to the skate park and basketball hoops off of Ferd Lane. The park department would like to see this property acquired. The idea would be to expand the existing small parking lot, which is oftentimes under capacity, particularly on weekends. They're also looking at coming before the council with a standalone picnic shelter for people to go ahead and have lunch, barbecues. And they're also looking at trying to make this shelter a first come, first serve shelter. They apparently had one there many years ago that was very successful. That's no longer there. So they would like to basically put a small shelter there on a first come, first serve basis.
Okay. Questions or comments?
What would be the time frame to make it safe? Because currently it's not.
If the property is acquired, we would immediately go out and try to get bids. If it's above 12.5, we'd have to come to the council, which it's probably a good guess of where it would be. So I would say August, end of August, probably. It's going to kind of depend on the contractor's availability, but we'll start immediately once this is approved, trying to get bids for this.
Any other comments? Can I have a motion for approval, please?
I'll make that motion.
Troy, second. Michael Rethmeyer. Roll call vote.
Brad Carey,
Yes.
Michael Rother,
Yes.
Troy Blackshear,
Yes.
Tim Seidenstricker,
Yes.
DJ Fleischman,
Yes.
Rodney Mullins,
Yes.
Matthew Soler,
Yes.
Michael Reithmeyer,
Yes.
8 yeas.
I'd like to thank Councilmember Blackshear for pointing this out. Really appreciate that. We missed it as a staff. I'm glad you did that. Thank you.
He walks a lot. There's no liquor approvals tonight, right?
No, Mayor.
Second motion is for a closed session.
Motion to hold a closed session immediately following the special council meeting for the purpose of discussing real estate and personnel pursuant to RSMO 610.021, paragraphs 2 and 3.
Thank you. Get a motion for approval for a closed session. Anybody? BJ? Michael? Roll call vote.
Brad Carey,
Yes.
Michael Rother,
Yes.
Troy Blackshear,
Yes.
Tim Seidenstricker,
Yes.
EJ Fleischman,
Yes.
Rodney Mullins,
Yes.
Matthew Sour,
Yes.
Michael Reithmeyer,
Yes.
8 yeas.
Thank you all. We're up to reports from mayor and the council, and I don't have much to report on this, except for there's one thing I'd like to make note of, and if you guys don't know about this, or anybody listening in, if you're going to go out of town for any kind of time at all, you can actually call the Arnold Police Department and let them know that you're going to be out of town. And the reason I bring this up is my neighbor in my subdivision had gone out of town. They were in Atlanta, and we drove by and we saw that their garage door was open. Come to find out, they didn't open it. They think maybe their daughter did it and forgot to close it, but this was late at night when we came in and we saw this was there. But had a police officer seen that, they would have gone there and closed the door for them. So as it was, we called them late at night. They were in their hotel. They gave my wife Debbie the okay to go close the door and come out the front door, and that's what we did. But I tell you all that to tell you this. This is a service that the city has always offered to city residents. If you're going to be out of town and you want an extra set of eyes on your house, the APD is happy to do so. Just call them and let them know. Get them, reach them through the 296-2100 or the
296-3204.
3204. That's the non-emergency line where you can call and talk to a dispatcher directly here. Okay. And that's really all I got. Thank you all. Michael?
I just want to make a comment that I really enjoyed our 4th of July celebration on June the 27th. It was
Wonderful.
a success for what I saw. I'm on the Veterans Committee now, and we sold a lot of raffle tickets. We had a good 50-50, and we had some donations. I think we made a little over $1,073, something like that, Rodney?
Yeah.
So it was very enjoyable, and the music was great. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
Bobby Ford? Oh, yeah.
Bobby Ford, yes.
It was a nice night out. EJ?
No report, Mayor.
Matt?
No report.
Tim?
I agree. The 4th of July was one of my favorites this year. It was just great. I even heard that someone on stage ate a bug when they were speaking. We have food trucks, so
Michael?
Well, I wanted to mention a couple things here, because I really appreciate the residents. If they have any concerns, especially in our Ward 2, the call. And since I was elected, I've had like 10 calls already, and I think it's great. Don't feel bad to call in with your issues. And there's several from St. John's Crossing. We're working on that. And thanks Anthony and his crew, his team to really help. We got Andrea and Mark Hake. We're working on that, the storm issue. A new one just came up, Kelly Hillridge, issues on Republic Services on yard waste. We're going to be on that as well. Roger, who's has asked several times the same thing. We're going to be meeting on Linderhoff Estates next week, the HOA from Stormwater Issues. Lee and John Packowitz in Magnolia Place, had some concerning issues. And Terry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing Terry's last name, Terry Shearer, some issues there with still from the tornado damage of March 14th, but they're all good letters. They have some concerns, and we're looking into it, and I just appreciate them letting us know, and thank you.
Thanks, Michael. Troy?
No report.
Brad?
Yeah, the fireworks was a great display. It was a great evening. Cooled down. Unfortunately, Dave's not here to report back to his staff, but they did an amazing job with the storm of water that we had and facilitating and getting everybody along with that. Also in regards to the Republic Trash Services. If you have a missed service, make sure to call and report it. And if they don't say that they're gonna come the next day, call, Tammy over there. She said she'll get a hold of them. It's per contract that they're supposed to come the next day and actually do that, whether they say it or not. So, that is a big, understanding. So, other than that, I don't know who this would be, but at the end of, Piney and Londell, there's a site variance from a tree. I've tried knocking on the people's door a couple times, asking if I could trim it back, but I don't know if that's a side of roadway or how that is. Londell and Piney, there's a townhomes there at the corner and the trees are almost touching into the street, so. I'm not sure if we can or not. I tried knocking on the door, but never heard from him.
Thank you. Rod?
Just a little update on the Veterans Commission, the banners that are gonna go up on Michigan Avenue. We are nearing being, full for this first year. So, I think we're at 25. We'll max out at 28 to 30. And then, we'll start a waiting list for the next year. So,
Sounds to me like you need more light poles.
yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah, so, a good thing. So.
Okay. It is a good thing. Thank you for what you're doing with that. Okay. Mark Hood, staff reports. Anthony?
No report.
You guys are making this easy, bro.
Jeez.
Are you gonna change this?
I have some reports. Yes. So by ordinance, when the planning commission makes a determination or a recommendation, of course, I have to give you guys an update. Small Sliders is a fast casual restaurant specializing in burgers and fries, and they were intending to create an outlot near Aldi and Kohl's for their restaurant. Smalls had a number of zoning applications that hinged on obtaining a variance to Arnold's minimum parking standards. Essentially, to create that outlot, they were going to be shorting Kohl's some 67 spaces. And Kohl's does not have the spare spaces according to our code. The Board of Adjustment did not find that the variance criteria were met and denied the request. The night before the board meeting, the Planning Commission had favorably recommended unanimously Smalls's other zoning requests for a conditional use permit and a record plat. However, after the denial of their parking variance, they withdrew those applications. City staff is, though, working with Smalls to consider other sites and options. So we're still talking with them. As an additional update, the Board of Adjustment approved a setback variance for U-Pump gas station. They got the Gulf station near Dollar General to construct a new canopy structure over the two pumps that are furthest away from the road. So they're still needing to pull permits, but eventually that unsightly fence will go away and they'll have a new canopy up.
You guys know this one, right? It's the Gulf Station that got hammered by the tornado?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, thanks.
But that's all I've got.
Thanks, Sarah. Bob? Thank you all. We're going to take a 10-minute recess and we're going to go into closed session. So thank you all for showing up tonight and participating.
What are you doing? They're ready. They're just gonna go. Planning and zoning.